So these are the guys who are playing Flames of War tournament with us. Sorry, Team Yankee tournament. That's Ian. Been handing out drinks and snacks all around. He's bringing his Australians.
Okay, so
we've got Lee, who I fought earlier. All is British. We've got Scott, who was playing the. And then over here, we have Gary Waite, the ranked players in Australia. We've got Corey, who was playing his NVA. So he plays a really interesting themed army. This themed army is North Korean, and he takes out his portrait of the great leader for every game. I'm not sure you guys can see it from this angle. There we are. That's him. And I shit you not, on day one, he won his first game. Second game, he left the great leader in the bag, and he didn't win. Third game, he took it back out and he won again. All in all, very good round. And this is a fucker who won me for the last round.
all done, mate.
Yeah. How'd it go?
Lost by the skin of my teeth.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Everything's dead.
Yeah, everything's dead.
I see we tried to go in the open again, did we?
Hey?
We tried to go in the open again, did we?
Yeah, it was brutal. I had a small unit of Marines managed to hold off 3/4 of his army for 5 turns. So that was like epic. Like that's a tale you tell everyone. So I got a good story to tell from the last game.
And these are, you were saying that this is a replica of the combat regiment, or what was it?
RCT, Regimental Combat Team.
Regimental Combat Team. That's this army.
Yep.
So beautifully painted.
RCT-1 from 2nd Marines.
RCT-1 from the 2nd Marines. All right. So you got no AA?
Yes, I do. I've got VADs and I've got Stingers. They're just not on the table today.
Oh, okay. Wait, but I thought Marines don't have AA. I thought they relied on the Navy for that.
Yeah, no, they integrated in with the game.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You get Stingers and the VADs both in your support choices for your formation. So.
And the person who was on the outside table was Nick, and he was playing the Soviets.
Czech Soviets.
Yeah, Czech Soviets. Yeah. It's Chris Townley giving away the prizes for V4.
Please select one of these of your choice. Nice choice. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And a voucher from MacLeod.
Just come up to the store, hand it over, and select the goodies.
Just fold it up, mate.
Fold it, yeah. If you win something also, would you mind hanging around at the end so we can grab some photos? Just to have your beautiful faces on the website. So, the best sports for Team Yankee was Craig. Unfortunately, Craig had to leave already, so I'm going to accept his award on his behalf. And I want the oil. No. He'll take the leopard 2. Give him the leopard 2. All right then. By community consensus.
Yeah, he'll take the leopard 2.
Right.
This is pride and joy.
So, we'll pretend that I'm Craig for a minute. Thank you very much.
Alright, next we've got best table. So for V4 mid-wall, that's table 5, so Sophia. Congratulations.
Best table. Oh, of course, you want mid-wall.
Oh, that's the
Best table.
Thank you.
Which one would you like?
I'll have that one.
There we go. Good choice.
Will you get a voucher for come back?
For Team Yankee, for best table, we actually have quite an odd situation. So I made an executive call because Adam took first place for best table. So I thought, let's go to second place.
No.
Adam took second place for best table. So I thought, we'll go to third place. Adam took third place for best table. At that point, it actually became too difficult to count any further because he had almost all of the votes. So, thanks to Adam. And really thanks to Adam for all of the efforts as well.
Really good pace.
I just wanted to make sure we had a two-part tournament, so thank you.
Best painted?
Best painted? Best painted for V4 is Norm.
There we go. Excellent. Which one would you like?
I'll take the Italian team.
Nice choice. There we go. Best painted for Team Yankee. I'm going to say there were some really nice armies and the voting was split. And our winner today is our dear leader, Corey. What would you like?
Probably a dish.
You absolutely can.
Are you sure you're accepting the honor for yourself? I'm the great leader?
Hang on, mate, you're going to get a photo with the great leader on screen. My wife will be so happy that I came over and went. Just send me a text message. It's only a model. Are you? Sorry, that's a lot.
We have some random prize draws. Now, I have a little admission to make. They are wonderful. They are signed books. We've got a couple for Flames, a couple for Team Yankee, signed by the members of the studio. They're sitting on my desk at work. I realised this about halfway across the Tasman. So we're going to... It looks like I'll be paying the postage to get it to you, and as my way of saying sorry, I'll talk to the guys in KL and get some 2019 objectives to put in there as well. So the books will hopefully be worth the wait. So please accept my apologies, and the people that should be accepting my apologies were randomly selected thanks to a D20 we found on the floor as for Team Yankee, Lance and William. So congratulations.
Come and see us and get your addresses.
Yep, and I will make that a priority when I get back to New Zealand. And once again, I'm sorry. Third place.
Yep, third place, alright. Third place for V4 Midwall is Conrad. Dark Horse.
Congratulations, mate. There you go. And what would you like?
I'll take the American Shadow.
Alright.
Down the drive,
as well.
Right. Third place for Team Yankee. Sorry, some administrative discussion. Third place for Team Yankee. Congratulations, Gary. About as tight as it got for third. I actually had to do a count back on opponent VPs to work it out. Lance, where are you, Lance? There you are. There was, I think, 2 points in it on countback.
Second for Flames is Sean.
Team, I can't, it's two things. I can't handle two things.
Color-coded and everything.
That's what it.
See, this gets it over
Right. I'll go and get the objective first this time, so I don't the trophy, so I don't get confused. Second place for Team Yankee was, where are you, Nick? There you are. I can't. Thank you. Thank you. And
It's got to be, hasn't it?
you see his confidence, he already thinks he might have taken it out.
He walked away with that confidence pride.
First place for V4 is Sophia. Well done.
Adam's just grabbing something. While he grabs it, okay, you all knew who won Team Yankee. Congratulations, Ben. Well done. There we go.
Well, take the stripes.
Now,
Guys, I may not have played with all of you, but thank you. You all been very gracious hosts to both me, Lance, and I.
And thanks for coming over, guys. There's a beer, that's awesome. Thanks for coming over.
I wish we could play with all of you, yeah.
we also have a wooden spoon for Team Yankee, which has gone to Craig, who once again has unfortunately left. So I will claim his prize too.
So a wooden spoon. I've never seen anyone with this roll dice like this. It's terrible. He needs a new set of dice. He's going to get a new set of dice for V4 mid-war. Andrew, there you go.
Cheers, mate.
Free set of custom dice.
Look, I just want to say thank you very much to all of you. Sort of as Adam said, without you guys, the event wouldn't happen, and without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to come over here. So I'm incredibly appreciative. I know that I've spent more time with the Team Yankee guys and the Flames of War guys. Team Yankee guys, you've been awesome, you've been fantastic, you've been easy. Flames of War guys, you've all been easy too. I've actually learnt some Flames of War rules that I either didn't know or forgot working out some answers with you guys. So thank you once again for that. I would hope that myself or Phil or Wayne will be back here next year to support.
Probably.
We'll see, yeah. So thank you very much once again. Thank you to Paul as well.
A pleasure as usual.
And hopefully I'll convince someone that I'm allowed to come back again next year.
You've been very, very good.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cheers.
Especially thanks to this guy. He did 99.9% of the work and I just got to stand around and say, oh, it's 30 minutes, it's an hour. So thank you very much.
No problem, my pleasure. Thanks very much for coming, everyone. Thank you.
Hi guys, so it's Blitz and Pieces here again. I'm here at Cancon 2019 and look who we found. We found Chris Townley, studio manager from Battlefront, and he has very nicely agreed to answer some of the questions the community has. So we've got a few questions to go through. Let's get right to it. So the first thing we want to ask is, what can we expect from Team Yankee version 2? Because it was kind of alluded to by Pete in the Christmas video that it was going to come out later this year. What is there to expect?
So, good question. Team Yankee 2 is going to be good because for players like me, especially that play Flames of War and Team Yankee, we're going to see the Team Yankee rules aligning with the Flames of War rules. So things like artillery, which are fantastic and quite useful in Flames of War, we're going to see those rules brought into Team Yankee. We'll see some tidy ups with morale once again to align that. And there's a few other minor things. You're not going to see wholesale changes, and if you've looked at Fate of a Nation or NAM, you'll see that those books are already Team Yankee 2 sets of rules. After the rulebook comes out, which will be later this year, we'll start to roll out updated books for the Americans, so Stripes 2, for want of a better name, and so on, as we continue to work through and expand all the nations again.
The last thing that we have on the Christmas message was you have quite an ambitious schedule for late war, and we've known Battlefront for some time. How accurate is that schedule going to be, and are you going to?
That's a strong question. Look, like any plan, it is subject to change. However, everything that's going on in the studio at the moment is aimed to put it on that schedule, delivered on time. It's ambitious, we've got a lot of books to work on, but we're in good shape and things are looking really good.
We now would like to ask something else. We've seen a trend of happening between V4, mid-war, we've seen command cards come up. Is it going to be something you're going to bring to TY? Because I think a lot of people are going to be interested to have a little bit more customization, little kind of things to customize your force or personalize it. Is it going to happen?
At the moment, there's no plan to bring command cards into Team Yankee. Players that we've talked to are very happy with the way that it's set up at the moment and just don't see the need really. That may change, but right now there's no plans to.
So there are a few things missing from the list that we can currently play in Team Yankee. One of them is the TO-55, the flamethrower tank, which is used by the Marines, the Soviet Marines, or the East Germans for that matter, or let's say BMDs, which were used by the air assault. We want to know, are those going to come on? Are we looking at Soviet Marines maybe? You have actually all the core pieces already with the T-55s, T-72s, C-62s, T-64s. What's up for the Soviets? What can we expect? I mean, you know, the British get the Warrior, the Challenger, they get all these fun things. What do we get?
That's quite a shopping list of Soviet models you're looking for. We're still planning exactly what's going to go in some of the books. Some of the earlier books we've pinned down, excuse me, some of the later books we're still working on. Taking the Soviet naval force as an example, you can actually make a lot of it already using what's already on the shelves if you wanted to. We'll see. What I can tell you is there'll definitely be a plastic T-80. There'll be at least one other plastic kit coming out as part of an updated Soviet book. And also don't forget that coming up in Oil War, there's a T-62 list. Obviously we've previewed it on the website. When we previewed it there, that was during the playtesting process, so it's still subject to some changes. I know some of you were asking about the points of them. So in a matter of weeks, when Oil War comes out, you'll be able to see that list as well.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.